Yo, it's your boy DT from DT's Unfiltered Nonsense on my show, Unfiltered Truth. And what this show is about is having guests on here. We're going to talk about different topics from music, sex, love, relationship, current events, everything. We'll keep it real. It's no sugarcoating. We say what we feel. So just want to let everybody know if you are sensitive or if you easily offended, I would suggest you not watch this because we may say something that may offend you or something you may not like, but it's 2024, so get over it. So today I got my guests on my show, and before we jump into the show, I'm gonna let each one introduce themselves and tell you where they're from. I'm gonna start with my lovely lady down at the very end.
Hi, I'm Nia from Ellenwood, Georgia.
YaYa, originally from Jersey.
Thank God you're not Lala.
Mike from Decatur.
I end this your boy DT from Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. Thank y'all for joining the show. I appreciate y'all being a guest on here.
Thank you.
We mix it up a little bit. These are my ride or dies. I love them being on the show, so they keep it real. And then of course, we got some of our other guests. They watching the show, so they get to see us at the food or say something stupid. So I get to see facial expressions in front of me. I don't want to see Kenny girl because she always give me the facial expression that she don't like when I say something. So today's show is about relationships part 2. And I'm going to actually do 2 shows of this because my other guests, they want to answer these questions as well. So I want everybody to be able to chance to chime in on it because I have some good questions. And so my first topic we're going to start off with, ladies and gentlemen, is dating older or younger than your age. Now, today in society, we see it all the time on social media. We have older men dating younger women. We have younger men dating older women. It become a trend now, and it's probably been a trend all the time. However, because social media is so hype and so blown out of proportion, we see it on a common thing. It's a common thing, and it's common now because I see it all the time. I have no issues with it. I prefer a younger woman. Just be honest with you. Uh, if I'm gonna date an older woman, she gotta have money. But before we jump into that, so I'm gonna shoot this question first to the girl Mia, because I told her I wanted her on this show.
For
I
this
wanted,
reason.
I wanted to hear, and I'm not gonna bring up nothing because out of respect, our conversation was our conversation. So that's that. But I do want to know a little bit more about your preference and how do you feel about it?
I like men with facial hair. So there are not many 21, 22, 23-year-olds that have a full beard.
I know one. He's in the room, but go ahead.
So, and I'm attracted to a certain charisma, right? There's a certain attitude. I've always been the youngest person in the room.
Okay.
So I'm used to being around men of a certain age or just people of a certain age, people of a certain caliber. I know how to carry myself in certain situations. So I prefer those type of men sometimes. Now, as I've gotten older and I've dealt with some of those type of men, I don't prefer them anymore. I would much rather have somebody my own age, but I don't knock it. I have no problem with it.
Let me ask you a question. Does the financial part come into that play as well?
Not at all.
So you don't care. It's just about his personality and what he looks like, than more than what's in his bank account.
I've dated pilots, I've dated chefs, I've dated music producers. I don't care. They
Have
were
you ever-
horrible people.
Huh?
So they were horrible people. So
Have you ever dated the bomb down the street that lived in a cardboard box?
I haven't really met one.
But if you met one, would you date him?
You have to be at least on my level.
Okay.
I'm not settling for anything that's below what I can offer. And not just financially, just in life. Like mentally be able to hold a conversation at the same level with me, hold the same education as me, so on and so forth.
Go ahead.
For me, if I were single, the older, if I date older, they have to be absolutely established. They definitely have to offer a certain kind of communication because I love talking. And so because I'm a sapiosexual, it got to be some type of
You're what?
intellect, sapiosexual.
Okay.
Yeah. So it has to be something that they offer, and they have to be like they have to have it together. Okay. Um, so that's one thing about if I'm going to date older, they already have to have already had planned for their have goals and stuff like that. They're still living. They're not completely comfortable. Living meaning living for living life, not just being comfortable and just sitting at home because they worked their whole life because of the type of person I'm looking for. That I would be looking for if I was dating older. Younger,
Would
there's
you
a
that young? Well,
yeah,
yeah,
I would date younger.
younger than you.
Not my son's age. Sorry, and
So
he's
not
29. So if you guys are under 29,
very
please,
young.
yes,
Dang, I know him.
yes,
I
too
know
young.
him. Boy, I know he was 29.
Yes. So for me,
I know
because I
since
had
middle school.
tracked all different ages, you have to have a old soul. Like I'll date young, but you have to have an old soul. So I love dancing. And I'm talking about I can do any salsa, bachata, merengue. Like if you even if you don't dance and you're willing to learn, that's great. But just someone that got goals and they're actually working on the goals, not the potential. Potential. That's great. You have a couple of things that you have a potential of doing, awesome. But what are you actually doing right now? Because I promise you this, um, whatever I can get and do for myself, I will want you to do it, be able to do it as well. Okay, so we can go back and forth. So you take me on a trip, I'm gonna take you on a trip. We can go on trips together, we can do things together, we can establish things together, we can evolve together. If we want whatever your goals don't have to be my goals, but what can I do to help you with your goals? And what can you're willing to do the same thing with. So if a young or old can offer that, I'm all for it. So.
That's- You send them off for. Oh, I respect you. I respect. Don't leave me. How about you? We looking forward to this answer.
I don't know why y'all looking forward to the answer. Like,
Mike,
it's just basic, baby.
you are entertaining. So I just love to hear what you got to say.
I feel like I gravitate towards people either my age or older. Just maturity wise, conversation wise. I've had dated different age groups. Just from my experience, I just don't have a lot of in common with somebody that's in my 20s or even like my early 30s. So,
What about sex? Would that be good?
fuck yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but yeah, that's a whole different ball game. But
Different ball game.
No, but
um,
let's
hold on.
let's stop. Let's go there.
Let's go.
Cause that so
Mhm.
if you're talking to a female,
Taking
21,
on what show?
22, are you going to be honest with her? Or are you going to play into whatever fantasy that you know she's going to create in her head?
Nah, I'm always 100 with anybody, but I don't know if I ever went that low before. I don't know if I ever went that low as far as age. My son 22, so I don't know if I've ever. I don't think I've ever dated nobody that young, but I just dating that age group. I just don't have a whole lot in common. Now, physically, would I play around with somebody if they were willing? You know what I mean? That's a whole different ball game. But on the physical level, but just trying to, as far as longevity, as far as trying to build a relationship with someone, I prefer to build a relationship with someone that's my age or older.
Mhm. What was that? It ain't nothing but a number to me. And Leo said it the best, but we know who wrote that song.
Oh,
God.
Lord.
We know who wrote that
Why,
song.
Lord?
But it's. I mean, I have dated older, my age, younger than me, college years, slept around college years, freshman in college.
He's stupid, man.
I mean, I'm a free soul right now, so
We know.
Whatever.
calm down, YaYa. So I don't judge because I think if I'm rich and I'm 70, 80 years old, I'm giving me a baddie like 30 years old. I'm giving me something I gotta look at.
Why not?
I know she gonna come from me for my money. Hey, it's part of the
At that
territory.
age, you don't care. At 80,
right.
you don't give a damn.
Okay, I want to Anna Nicole when I'm like 90 years old. I'm good with that. It's nothing wrong with it. Even though I'm gonna feel like she was still inside the womb when I was 50 years old.
You ain't
But
gonna
now she's grown and I'm 70 and she's 19 years old. Hey, you know. Hey, Zay, I don't need y'all judging me. Don't judge
and then
me.
say Anna Nicole.
Don't judge me. No, I don't want she can't. Anna Nicole, but no. Oh yes, yeah. Hey, y'all not on this show. This is not on this show. We gonna have to, y'all gonna be able to voice your opinion on the next show. But no, I mean, I want to enjoy life. I'm like 70, 80 years old, 90, decrepit, hanging over with a cane, got a millionaire, and I'm good with that. I have nothing wrong with that. So yeah, uh, right now, if I'm dating, if I really want to date, she can't be. I don't really want her older than me unless she's wealthy. It got to be a cougar with money. You got to be a cougar with money. You got to have money. So I prefer younger than me. Probably I'm gonna say he got to be at least 28 or younger, like 20, 22 and 28. I'm good.
You know you gotta pay to play.
I'm good with that, but I ain't trying to get serious. I'm just trying to have fun in the bedroom.
They want too much.
I said I want to have fun in the bedroom.
What do they want?
Just money, man. She gotta pay for that shit.
What you mean?
You know what I mean?
No, did you hear? She didn't want money.
Oh, okay. Well,
She
that's
didn't want
different.
money.
She, you know, I'm just saying, like,
Nah, I was just naive.
when you try to date,
Oh, you not naive no more?
No, I've learned.
You learn.
Learning process.
It's a learning process.
in my experience, younger women they more needy.
Yeah, younger girls are more
Yeah,
needy.
No,
they too needy.
But
But
always
I'll
want
be honest, it's not all young
Yeah,
girls
yeah.
needy because I'm gonna tell you,
Needy
girl,
as hell.
I know a girl named Candy Girl. She's very needy. So I'm gonna just let you know that. And she ain't on her.
Don't do my girl like that.
She can't defend herself.
That's
She's on
like
the show.
that's like man, that's like a bill.
Yeah,
trying to date somebody
Candy Girl
young.
is a big. Have you seen how?
Well, if you think about it like that, then that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
type of woman you're gonna attract.
Yeah.
Okay.
you can get them on the next one, Candy.
Yeah.
Well, I hate.
Yeah.
I got Candy Girl gonna be on my next show, so y'all check out her. That's my girl right there. We give each other a hard time. We've been doing that for like 15 plus years. We know each other. Okay. So the second question, which is kind of bounce off question one, can you be in a relationship with someone who is broke and can you live off someone? I'm gonna start with TK because this is a good question for guys, especially. TK, can you be with a woman who is broke, who has nothing? Her bank account is zero, her credit score is at 325, and can you be with her?
I've done it. You know.
Would you like to call her name out on air?
Hell no.
Okay.
But
So bestie.
I just think it depends on where I am in the stage of my life. I mean, if you're able to support that particular lifestyle and that person, and I mean,
So you can't be with a girl who have nothing in her bank account. She got a credit score.
if I got money, if I got money like that to support her and help build her up, I don't give a damn about that. I'm more about how she can treat me. You know what I mean? How if she can make my life feel easy. When I come home, if the house is clean, what can she contribute at the house? As far as you may not be able to have the financial means, but if I get off work and I can come home and shit, you can rub my feet or cook my meals or make sure the house clean. Shit, I'm good. I'm Gucci with that. I don't need you to. I don't. Most men don't care about a woman's money, especially someone that's established. You know what I mean? A man that's established really don't care about a woman's money or how much a woman makes. We care about how you make us feel. How you can nurture us.
I'm gonna respectfully disagree with you on that, but go ahead. I agree. I'm gonna disagree with you.
That's how I look at it. If I have a certain type of lifestyle and I have the financial means to support that, then I don't care about a woman being broke or how much she makes.
Okay, so the second part of that question, you broke? Your credit score is a 225, 300. I think lowest could go. You have nothing, broke. You find a woman, can you live off her? She got money. Can you live off her? You be Mrs. You be Mr. Wilson. Her last name Wilson. You be Mr. Wilson. Can you do that?
No.
Tell me why you can't.
I'm just not built like that. As a man, like I've been down, I've been up, and even when I'm down, I've I've had women offer to let me, live with them. I ain't got to pay no bills. I've had situations where I've had opportunities like that, and I'm just not built like that. I can't. That's just not how I was raised. That's just not, how I move. So I couldn't do it personally.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump to yeah. Can you be in a relationship with someone who's broke? So let's say, for instance, Courtney has $0 to his name at all. His credit score is a 300. Could you have been with Courtney at that time?
I have
Okay.
and helped it through. I helped him. He helped himself, and then he got to the point where he's at. So yes, I've been there, done that.
Courtney's
It's
a
really
good guy,
just
by the way. I like
it's
Courtney.
really just all about where the person's mental is at. You know what I mean? They could have a 400 credit score. They could have $300 in account, but what are they willing to make that better, to get that better? You know what I mean? Like if they're comfortable with that, then yeah, I'm not. That's just not how I'm built to be with someone that is comfortable and being in that, having that credit score and having that kind of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's too many things that I would love for us to do together. And I'm not going to belittle him. I'm not going to talk bad about him, but I'm just going to say, you know what, you're a great person, but you're just not for me. Somebody else might be happy with a 300 credit score and $500 in their bank account, but not me.
No, 0, not 500.
Oh, I'm sorry, 0. What we gonna do with that? But is there, if there's a place,
Negative
if
300.
there was a place where we have built and we have done things together, and for whatever reason they lost their job and stuff like that, absolutely, I can support that person, but we also still gotta have goals because again, people get comfortable and want to stay in that space. And there's too many things that I want to do in this world that I want to see you win, and I hope that you want to see me win. So,
Now, second part of that question: can you live off a guy and yo?
absolutely. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not even built like that either. I know there's a friend of mine that thinks I'm so absolutely crazy when I say this, but whatever reason, I just have to be out and work, like do something, like get money for myself, get money for us, whatever it is. I just have to be out there because I feel like God has given me talents to be in front of people and to,
Let me
just
add on to you have no needs, so you can't move nowhere. You're like candy cow. You can't work, but could you live off a guy like
yes, yeah.
with a 300 credit score and nothing in your bank
How are we
account?
living? How am I living off of? Oh, that
But
I
he
have
got
a score.
you 0. You have no money. You have 300, and he's the
Even
breadwinner.
with my background.
Yeah.
Okay, so with my background, I dropped down 300 score because numbers fluctuate and stuff, and that is okay. My whole thing is while I'm living off of someone, then yes, I'm gonna do what I can to better myself. So just in case he wants to buy a house together, an investment property, then I'm working myself up to that, and we can do it together. Because if
Like
he
I said,
owns everything, so this is the thing, which is such a great question. Because what happens if he leaves me? What do I have? I have a 300 credit score and nothing in my bank account. What have I done to
If he
myself?
leave you and he has money, you already know what y'all women do. You take half of what he got.
It's not about taking half of God. I mean, there'll be somebody
going
moved
to.
in the next 30 days, but that's not the point. The
We
point
know she gonna
is
take half his money. Look at it already now. You can tell her she gonna take half his money.
no, but if this person, this is what I've always have always communicate to people, especially women. You want to live off of a person, okay, great. But what are you doing for yourself as well? Are you building yourself up to have a great credit score? So if whatever reason he leaves you or you decide to leave, what can you do for yourself once that happens? So yes, if the background that I have right now, if I have a 300 credit score, okay, whatever, but I'm going to do what I can to keep increasing that score. So that way, if God forbid something happens, I'm good. What if he loses his job? Where are we going to live? What happens? I have to make sure that I'm good enough to where if something happens to him temporarily, then I got him too.
Okay.
That's just what it is.
And same question for you, Miss Lady down there. Can you be in a relationship with someone who is broke? He has a 300 credit score. He has no money in his bank account, but you have the means to provide everything in a relationship. You doing good. You making 6 figures. Y'all got a nice place, but you care about him, but he has that. What could you?
If he's able to provide all of the intangible things
Mhm.
that I would want a man to have in a relationship, being able to lead, being able to not just lead maturity wise, but lead me spiritually, teach me things. Like you can have knowledge beyond your years and just not have the money to back it up. So if you have all of those intangible things, but you have a vision, you can't be broke and just don't care.
Right.
But you're broke and you have a vision, you see where you want to be at in life, you're just not there yet. I can help you work through that. We can do that 100%. Have no problem doing that.
On the flip side, if you was in his position, but he had all the money, he had all the means, but you had nothing, your score was effed up from student loans, you maxed out on 5 credit cards, never paid them back, they repossessed both of your vehicles, you lost your home.
Damn, D.
So you yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Damn,
had
D.
your new one, then you got one from off Cleveland Avenue, and that one got repossessed too at the pay shop. And could you live off him knowing that you was gutter trash? Would you be able to?
Gutter trash is insane.
Like,
Insane.
well, that's almost a gutter trash.
But, okay, I grew up, my parents have been married 27 years now,
Okay.
and my mom has never not had a job. Even when she worked at she worked at the Cab Medical, got laid off, still was working from home. I can't operate in a household where I'm just letting a man bear all of the financial needs. That just doesn't make sense to me. Because we're two functioning adults and I'm just sitting on my ass all day, or I'm just happy go lucky working out, like just spending your money. No, and even if you don't want me to contribute to the bills, if you feel like that is your responsibility as a man, okay, cool. I'm still gonna have something. I'm gonna be working in some shape, form, or fashion because I can't just sit at home. That's not happening.
And
So
you
did-
offer him the
did-
intangibles. Like he's offering.
Right.
That brings up another question. Do you feel like, and I guess just go add on to this question, do you feel like in a relationship, the bill should be 50-50, 70-30, 75-25, 100%? How you think the bill should be?
I think that depends on the relationship.
And you, in your eyes, how would you, what type of relationship would you? Would you want 50-50? You want him to pay the mortgage, you pay all the other bills? Would you want to pay everything? You just pay for the vacations? So what would your dream relationship be like?
I feel like questions like that come from people that don't live around marriage.
Okay.
Like you don't
Mm.
see how real relationships work. They're not talking about, oh, you're gonna pay this bill this month, you're gonna pay this bill this month. It just gets done. So however it needs to get done is gonna get done at the end of the day, whether it's coming out of my account, your account, joint account, whoever money it is. If the light bill needs to get paid, the light bill's gonna get paid. If we need to go on vacation, we're gonna go on vacation.
So I can tell you about how I currently operate. So we pay half and half. So in the beginning of our relationship, I've always made more money. And I always thought it was fair that why would I have him pay most? I make more money. So I said, let's just pay half and half. And that way you can have money for yourself, whatever's left over, and then I can do whatever I want with my own, right? But of course, as we got older, so now he makes more money than I do, but it's still the same way. We're still paying half and half. Now, and some of my family, there's men in my family that is like, um, TK. They pay the bills. They don't even like. It doesn't even feel right to them to even say, "Hey, the phone bill is $80. Got your half." Like that's not how they operate. My father, and my mom had divorced when I was like 10 or whatever. So he always was the one paying all the bills and stuff. But for me, ideally, what I would love if maybe he pays the mortgage or whatever, and maybe some of the other stuff, and then I can pay the utilities or food or whatever and things like that. And then we have something to where we can save towards vacation. So if I can change it around, I would probably say, you know, he can pay for the mortgage in full, and then maybe phone bill, groceries, something like that, whatever. But it works out. It works out the way. It's just like you can't raise a kid at 17 years old and then expect to give him rules and he listens. You know what I mean? So this been going on for so long. So why would I come and say, okay, unless our circumstances have changed?
Right. Do you feel like your dream relationship is a 50-50? You 75, 25, you all
Mhm.
100. What?
I don't really say my dream relationship. It has to be a certain way. I just think that each relationship has its own dynamic.
But your perfect relation. Let's say I know nothing perfect, but the perfect relationship for you. What would you say? How
I
the split?
mean, I pay the mortgage, and I pay the mortgage, and then probably I would say maybe 80, 80-20 maybe. You know what I mean? And so something like that.
Like that.
So I mean, but I just believe in partnership, man. It's all about um, I just don't I don't really have no set rule behind it. Like, oh, you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta do this and do that. It's just we work together. Get done.
Gotcha.
You know.
I think I'm more on the. I think I side with you all more. I like the 50-50 split. But if I'm in a position that I could provide more, I feel like we could switch it, could evaluate, go like from 60-40 up to 70-30. I don't think I will ever get to the point be 100.
Mhm.
Because at that stage, when
Dependent.
huh?
That's dependent. That's
Yeah.
a kid.
And then once it goes sour, when she tell the judge, well, I ain't paid no bills for the last 5 years. Guess what the judge gonna do? You go
Mhm.
pay her cost of living,
Mhm.
where she at for a certain period of time. The judge gonna say, well, Mr. Fulton, you didn't make her pay no bills, and y'all been together for 10 years, and out of the 10 years, 8 years, she didn't pay no bill. It was like 100 0. So what do you expect for her to do? So if you have establishing a relationship, what the financial situation going to split going to be in the household, then going forward. So it will never be an issue because I mean nobody gets into a marriage wanting to get divorced, but we know this day and age, divorces are like changing draws. It happens all the time. So and it wasn't like that when we were growing up because we like lovely that your parents been together 27 years, which was awesome. I think my parents were together for until my parents were together for like 20 some years. And I know part of that my mom saved my dad because she wanted us to have a father in the house
Mhm.
until we finished school. Then that's when she said it was time for us to go our separate ways. So relationships aren't the same as they were when we was growing up. We had stability. I grew up in a two-parent household. I had a lot of friends who grew up in a two-parent household. I very rarely had a friend who had just a mom or just a dad. So I really didn't see a single parent household that much until I seen it on TV or I heard about it from someone. I didn't see it myself. Um, so I think if how you establish how the financial situation starts off, and you have to keep it that way because you don't want because if you get involved in a relationship with your mate, especially a man relationship with a female, and you tell her at the beginning, "Oh, I'm gonna pay for everything," you can't come down the line 3 years later and say, "Hey, I think I need you to start paying the bill." Because she was like, "That's not what we agreed to," even though it's not agreement, but that's what she's seen from the jump street. So you can't. So
What
you
she
need
got
to
accustomed to.
get you got accustomed to. So
Right.
now you have to establish at the beginning. That's why I feel like a 50-50 split because I just look at the bigger picture. I'm not like I said, you're not in to get divorced, but I gotta feel like remember that we get divorced and we're doing a 50-50. If I do 100 or I do even 90-10 when we get divorced, it'll be the same situation. So on that,
That's how
right.
Facts.
Next question. Can you be in a relationship with bad sex but great chemistry? And I'm gonna start off with my boy TK to my left. Man, can you be in a relationship with bad sex? The sex is horrible.
Fuck
It's
no.
like,
I'm gonna tell you
hold
that.
on,
I mean,
let
I
me
ain't gotta
finish
let
it.
you finish
Hold
that.
on, let me finish it. This is so horrible.
I ain't even gotta let you finish that, boss
She
man.
dry.
I don't give a
She
damn. You ain't even gotta
dry
finish the
down now.
question.
But hold
Yeah,
on.
no.
But the chemistry is out of this world. Y'all like the same thing. Y'all both like sports. She's a Falcon fan. She go to every football game with you. Everything y'all do together, like y'all,
Yeah, that's a good one.
it's great. It's like that's like your best friend. Y'all
Mhm.
play cards together. It's like everything y'all do together,
That's what it should be.
like she could cook. You love her and everything,
Yeah.
but when you get in the bed, that stuff never gets
Nah,
wet. Can you be in that relationship?
hell no.
Why not?
Mhm.
I mean, for one, that's just one of my top qualities that I know I need. You know, me just personally, me, I gotta have a woman that I gotta be sexually connected and compatible to somebody. You know, I don't give a damn what somebody say. Sex ain't important. Like for me, that shit is important. You know, I gotta have that. You know, that's one of the top qualities outside. We'll probably get to the next question,
Is
but
that number one on your list?
no, it's not number one.
Okay, cool.
But that's up. It's up there.
Okay.
So, you know, chemistry. Hell, you can have chemistry with anybody. That don't necessarily mean you're compatible with them. You know, so chemistry and compatibility is two different things. I had chemistry with a bunch of damn people I don't want to be with. You know, so nah, can't do it.
I'm gonna jump with you, Miss Lady Down. And now you with this guy. Y'all,
Mhm.
everything's good. Like he love basketball. Y'all both basketball fan. Y'all, I don't know, you shoot pool, whatever. Y'all, do you shoot pool? Do you play? I don't know if you play pool or anything.
It's just so funny that you said that. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you play pool?
I can.
Okay. So y'all got that chemistry. Y'all watch the same sport. Y'all root for the same team. Y'all go to sporting event. It's like everything chemistry there. It's like it's nothing y'all don't have in common. But when y'all get in the bedroom, everything can't say hard to save his life. He gotta beat it up to get it there. And he get it up, but it don't last long. But the set's like over in like 2 minutes. Can you be in that relationship?
We can be great friends. We can be amazing friends. We can go to basketball games. We can go get food. But that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, we can go shoot pool, climb mountains, whatever you want to do. But that, that's
So
not
he in the friend zone.
absolutely because
So
it's important. Because okay, say I do it, and then down the line 5 years, now I'm mad at you all day. You don't know why I'm mad at you. I ain't got none that I really need.
right.
So now we done fucked up a whole relationship and wasted all this time just because I ain't never told you that you ain't got it. Might as well keep it a bean.
So yeah, same question. And I know you this is hypothetical because you're in a relationship, but you with a guy and it's just like y'all like, I mean, he paint your nails for you. Yeah, just kidding.
You stupid.
Let me tell you something.
Hold on. Let me
Okay,
finish.
he
Let me
paints
finish.
my nails.
No. No, y'all, he pay for your wigs.
Ooh,
He,
yes.
y'all go to movies. Y'all love the same movies.
Uh-huh.
He's a big fan of
That's good. Do you got
Brosia,
rhythm?
Marsha Brosia. He a big fan of Marsha Brosia. Like he took her to
Okay.
see her concert. He was on front row. He took
Ooh,
you
I'm
backstage
front
to
row.
see
I'm
her and
feeling
stuff like that. You got to
yes.
hang out with Beyonce
Oh,
after
stop that.
concert because we know that's your twin. And yeah, I mean he pays for dinner. It's like nothing but like everything is good. But soon y'all get into that bedroom, you like this shit again.
Here we go.
Here we go again.
You had to pull out. You had to pull out. You had to pull out Bobby, and Bobby is your
My toy.
yeah, your toy
Oh,
every time.
You see,
Bobby's
pull out
good,
Bobby.
though.
You had to pull out Bobby.
How long this gonna last?
You said, "Let me."
Hell
Until
no.
it's over.
Yeah.
All right. So let me say this.
Sound like she been this before y'all.
Okay. So
Most
chemistry is so freaking amazing to me because I feel
Mhm.
like with chemistry it becomes passion or kissing and it's so good and I love it. And then I think that's so important for me to have chemistry. Because it brings out that passion for me. Now, if you're saying that that he can't get it up, then that's gonna be hard because as I'm having this
It's gonna be hard.
I mean it's not but
I know what you mean.
no, that he can't get it up. That's kind of different because like now that we have this chemistry and this passion, I want him bad, right? But I can't have him because he can't get up. So if that's one thing, I can only go to Bobby but so long. But as far as the toy, but if he can't get it up, we can't do anything. Like the back part, the front part, we can't do nothing, right?
Yeah.
So but if it's bad sex to where he can get it up,
But it's just bad.
and it's just I don't really have time to be teaching somebody right now. However, like the things that's good for me, if he can do that and we can work through it and it stays that way, I'll be good. But if you can't get it up, there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing. So we might as well just cut the umbilical cord like right now and be friends, like she said.
So I got a part to this. Y'all gonna love this. Same scenario, but he eats you out good. He like
God
the best
damn.
in the world. Like, your toes curl, your legs,
Oh,
you
you
shaking
crazy.
on the bed. Like nobody ever got you to that climax before. He know how to use his tongue. Like his tongue go deep, but he can't do
Damn,
nothing
mother.
else.
You wild.
Will you compromise getting banged out for he could do
crazy.
chemistry still on the chemistry 100. Chemistry is 100, but him trying to get it up, no, but he could do his
It's
dirt.
up. It's just not good.
It's weak. It's weak. The sex is weak, but the tongue is the best you ever had in life. It's so good you want to slap your mama and daddy. And your kids.
Oh gosh.
It's so good you want to quit your job to be
God
at home
damn,
all
you
day
do
for
it.
him to
You-
let you
I
eat
mean,
it.
if he's doing it like that, then maybe I don't have to have all of that. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's so many,
Crazy,
there's so many things out there that can.
And he do it for an hour, nonstop.
Wow, an hour and his
Damn,
tongue
D?
doesn't get sprung like
Yeah.
it doesn't mess
No,
up.
oh, it don't. It don't.
Like he's good.
Yeah,
Like
he's
he
good.
doesn't.
He don't
Wow,
stop.
a whole hour.
A whole hour. He don't
Okay.
stop.
God damn.
You got an hour. You watch the whole
I think
episode.
when he feel the tongue, he
Whole
want to feel the
episode of
tongue
Scandal.
out.
You watch the whole episode of Scandal. Can you compromise?
A whole hour. That's rare. I ain't gonna lie.
And he go front and back.
Oh.
He do front and back.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You do it to the
All right. So like when we actually are in it, I'm just laying there like, God, dog, is the head worth it? Like I feel like that's all I would be thinking. Was the head
Because
worth it?
after that, you want.
You could grab your toy. He don't care if you grab your toy and
He
use
don't
it.
care, so he know it's bad.
He know it's bad, but he just know he making up for with his tongue.
Yeah. What
He
about
give you
him?
body.
I feel bad. What about
He
him?
give you Bobby. He give you Bobby to use. And he know he can't get up, but he makes sure. And every time he does it, it feel like it's the first time.
Well, he knows. It's different if he knows.
Yeah.
Well, if he
Give it a chance.
He's not giving a
He
chance.
knows,
Like I said, every time he go down on you, it's like the first time. You know, the first time I was the best. The first time I was the
TT, I
best.
thought I'd give it a chance. Damn.
yes. Next question.
I would give it a chance. I would give it a chance because, like I said, chemistry and passion is so important to me. And then you said eating for an hour front to back. Yeah, you did say that. And then like the toy, then you could do the toy, then he could do the thing after like 6, 7 times. Yeah, I'll be good. I think I'll be okay. Until
Eventually,
like maybe I'll get because you got if that's the case, being that I'm a Scorpio, being that the case, then he has to always come up with some new shit.
Mhm.
Like I can't be the only one. So if you can't get it up,
But
you have to have some
but-
good ideas.
But like I told you, every time he go down you, it's like the first time. So
Okay.
it's always, and he always get you to have 3 orgasms.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
good.
So y'all, yeah.
Hold on. So I'm gonna ask you a question. She's a throat goat. I'm about to get up. She could gag on it, everything. She could do it upside down, everything. She could do it for an hour. And she to the point. It's like
No lockjaw. That's good.
no like she just going, but stuff can't
His
get
head
wet.
fell back. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
And she when she doing it,
I'm really trying to because I think I'm trying to think of a situation that I've had like that.
12.
You know?
I'm
I'm thinking about my head back like, okay, what's going on?
even if a guy don't bust, even though a guy don't bust from here, you gonna bust from there because she that good. It's like you fucking a vagina in her mouth.
Come back.
Okay.
So can you make the exception and be with her?
I mean, dry is the same.
Dry, it's like dry down. Like you touch it, you cut your finger. She run down and use your finger.
Damn, you just
But you cut
No,
your
because
finger.
they got things for that
Yeah,
though.
but we gonna
Okay,
keep
got
this.
it. Okay, fine. All right.
So you go cut, but the head is, oh my God, man, you feel like you've won a lot.
Damn.
Every time you do it, every time she do it, It's like the first time. Every time she do it, it's never like it's old. It's fresh.
God.
To the point your legs curling, your toes curling up. You grabbing her head and
your head.
Oh my God.
could you make that step? Could you be in that relationship?
Good decision.
Oh, damn. I'm trying to remember. You got me thinking about my past.
And then she tell you, guess what? Because she knows she can't get wet. Let me know. Listen, she can't get wet, so she give you a fake vagina if you want to do it. You want to put that.
Oh, so she knows.
Oh yeah, she knows. She like. God.
I gonna lie.
Those are fun too. Oh.
I don't make, like I say, ultimately, sex is still important to me. Damn, that'd be hard to let go though. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I might want to keep her around, but it'll be hard to let go. But I don't know if I can ultimately be in a relationship.
So that tell me you value coochie over head more.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Did I answer that question? I answer on the next show. Because I got to do the thing. That's on the next show, so I'm a balance between the two. So, yeah. What are the top 3 qualities you look for in a partner? What are the main top three you looking? I know we done jump from sets to this, like Jesus, like a huge turnaround.
Well, the biggest thing, like I just said, is communication. I love to have conversations just about any and everything. Respect. You know, you're not gonna be going crazy, calling out my name, doing all these kind of things, respecting me. If people don't understand you respect me like other women or whatever, stuff like that. So that's 2. And then the third one is a lot of them, but I would think that being interesting.
Okay.
People don't say that too often, but people can bore the hell out of me, and I need them to be interesting. Like, doesn't matter what their background, where they came from, and all this stuff, whatever. But which is what I would love to know about, just what they have, how they were raised, and is their mom and dad still in their life, whatever, all those kind of things. What kind of life have you lived, and what kind of life you want to live? So just that kind of thing, because I hate when you ask a question to somebody, I don't know, haven't thought about it. 2 years from now, no, thank you, goodbye. So yeah, those are the 3 things. If I was to think on top of my head, those.
I'm gonna jump to you, TK. What are the 3 qualities you look for in a partner?
Damn, I only but 3.
Yeah, you gotta get the top 3. The top 3. I know you got. It's way more. Everybody have like at least 10 to 15. Because we know Candy Girl have like that.
Definitely, like I said before, the previous question is definitely sex. Gotta be nurturing. And gotta listen, man. Gotta fucking listen. Women don't fucking listen sometimes, man. Listen. Oh, my bad. Let me. You gotta fucking listen. I don't think that's used enough. Listen.
Well, you gonna be counseled. Your Instagram gonna get a lot of DM. Oh, so we gotta. So that's what we're supposed to do. We're gonna listen. Net move like this. So we don't listen, and they're gonna go to the what I just say. Y'all don't listen. You just proved my point right there.
And I know you said 3, and it's going to go to my girl right here. I just want to add one biggest thing that is the top of the list with communication is knowing how to lead a household. Because if you know how to lead, I'm following. Like, I'm listening, I'm doing whatever. You my piece, I'm your piece, and stuff like that. When you know how to lead a household. Okay, I'm done. That would be my top, but I do have a list.
Miss Lady.
Okay, so Boomskis. So I'm gonna go first with what she said, being a leader. And to piggyback off of listening, I'm gonna say what Jill Scott said. If you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, then you can't tell me what to do.
Being a leader.
That's deep. I got what you're saying out of it.
Trying to figure out.
Just simple as that. So if you don't have the
You don't have
energy,
it.
the demeanor to where I want to get behind you, where I want to listen to you,
Gotcha.
then
It's
it's
a trust.
like I have
Gotta
to
trust
trust that
you.
you're leading me in the right direction. I'm not just gonna listen to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because then that'll get you in so many different places.
Mhm.
Dependability. If you tell me you're gonna do something, or I ask you to do something and you say you're gonna do it. And respect. Because I feel like that can go a very long way, especially in a long-term relationship.
That's true. Y'all want mine?
DT,
Oh,
sex,
Jesus.
head.
That's good, yeah.
Oh, you got to mess up with
Nah,
TK. You got
Baby.
I'm learning. We're learning a lot about you. DT. Right.
3 quality. Y'all gonna get mad with me on one of.
Gotta be
Here
white.
we go.
No. You finna give me. I'm with TK on one. He got a list. I don't like.
Oh no, we.
I don't like when I gotta repeat myself. I hate to repeat myself. I'm not saying that a woman should be obedient or listen. I ain't trying to say that, but I don't like having to say things over and over. If I tell you something I want or something, I shouldn't have to tell you multiple times because you're not gonna have to tell me multiple times.
Yeah.
So if I gotta tell you multiple times, it's an issue. And that's honestly, that's one of my number one pet peeves is me repeating myself. That comes in life, that comes with work. I get frustrated if I have to tell you something over. I tell you again, and you didn't hear it the first time, then you ask me again. It bothers me. I hate a jealous female. And I'm gonna tell you I'm not being funny on this when I'm gonna say this. You know my infatuation. I love Janet. I have a question on Janet. I have females that got jealous of her. I'm like, this woman's a superstar. She don't know who I am.
Yeah.
How are y'all jealous of a woman that's worth over $100-some million? Don't know me from the man on the moon, but you're jealous of her.
Because
Were they
want you
jealous of
to-
her or your
The obsession.
infatuation with
No,
her?
they were jealous of her. 'Cause no, I know.
The energy that you were giving
No,
her.
no, it's not that. No, because I know how I am. It's just I have a crush on. But it wasn't like, oh my God, I talk about her 24/7. It just that's who my childhood crush. I've been a crush since 7 years old. So it wasn't to the point that I didn't have. Well, when I was younger, I had a poster of her, but I didn't have posters of her. I don't have everything on her, so it's not like, oh my God, I gotta follow her. Like I know some fans follow around the world to go. No, ain't never. I went out of now. I did go to St. Louis. I did see her when I was younger, but it wasn't like some people I know overly.
Yeah.
You got some diehard fans, like you got Nicki Minaj fans who are crazy about her. You can't say nothing bad about her. I had people say bad, so people got their opinion, but it just like I felt like it was jealousy for no reason. That's how I felt.
DC, you so honest though, because somebody can be like, "Oh, don't I look good? Ain't better than Janet."
Right.
No, I never
do
said
the
that.
women look,
Oh.
are the women that say this, do they look
You ain't
like
no
her?
Janet.
No, I'll never say that. I never.
No,
compare
but
them.
I'm saying, do those women favor Janet Jackson? The
No.
women that have said this.
No.
Okay, so it could be an insecurity thing.
Well, they need to get over it because
Oh, he thinks that's attractive, but what the hell am
No,
I? You know what I'm saying?
because I have a different, like my top 5 is totally like everywhere. It's all on. So it's not just Jen. Jen just always been number 1. So it's never. It just I don't like jealous. One time I don't like women who get jealous easily. Just trust, because if you feel you trust me, you shouldn't be jealous and stuff like that. And men look at women look at men. It's part of life. Y'all check out guys when y'all see in the mall. So y'all don't let y'all know.
human.
Huh?
We're human.
Yeah. So that's 2 and 3. She gotta be willing to give 50-50 in a relationship. That's everything. That's not just money. It's not just money. I'm not talking about just money. I'm just talking about everything. It got to be a give and take. It's not always about her. And see, I don't believe in I don't believe chivalry is there. I have always. You seen how I did. I took care. I did my thing. And so
when the man has
I always been that I was supporting her when we was together. It was 50-50. It was about her giving. It was about me giving. And we did things for each other. I like that type of relationship. I like the connection when we got stuff in common. We could watch the same TV program. Only thing I don't want a woman is, there's one thing I don't want a woman to be. I don't want her to like sports. I'm not a big fan. Like we love sports together. I don't want her going to go to a sports bar with me or hang out with me and my friends. I want to, when you do sports, you want to hang out with your boys. You want to have fun. You want your girl tagging along with you.
That.
And no, I don't want that because you really, a man can't really be himself, like have fun with the guys when your girl sitting there beside you. All your friends there, y'all watch again. You got your girl there. You can't really talk shit because I feel some type of way if I'm using something like, that blah blah blah, or hey, man, she bad. You can't say she bad, and everybody saying she bad, and your girl look like, oh, she bad, huh? Like that, you can't do that. So I kind of you want to. We could watch sport together at home, but I want to be able to get away with my friend.
For sure, for sure.
Those are qualities I look for in a partner. We're a little pressed for time, so I'm gonna try to make this last question a little bit quicker. Um, and we could kind of keep it short. Why do you think? Why do people stay in unhappy relationships? What's the main reason why? Kid?
Comfort. People don't want to start all over, so they comfortable with being with the person that they are, and regardless if they're unhappy or not, they don't want to start all over. Kids, because like you just said, you grew up with a two-parent home, so sometimes people don't want to break that up. You know what I mean? They want their kids to, even though it's a kind of a lie, but if
And it
you
shows
can,
unhealthy love.
it does, and if they're able to be together as far as almost like a roommate type situation, and until their kids get older, then okay, then like your mom did, she moved away. She went her own way and started her own life and married a man, got remarried and stuff like that. So, but I think those are the two biggest reasons why people stay in unhappy relationships, and finance too. They might not be able to live on their own, so they stick with where they're at.
Do you got anything to add on to that?
I say in my age is more of a pattern. Like you just go with what you're used to.
Mm-hmm.
So seeking new relationships that don't match the pattern, because sometimes you're in a new relationship and it's the same as the other one, so you're just used to that toxicity. You're used to the ups and downs, the highs, lows, the hits of dopamine, then you go without it, so then you need it again. But it's weird being in a constant good place. So I think it's just like consistency and patterns.
You got anything you want to add on to that?
Just piggyback off them. I just think that um, things that are bad for you are addictive. Um, crack is addictive. You know, chocolate can be addictive. I mean, just
Good head.
tox. Yeah, toxicity is addictive. So
Mhm.
just people that I know people that's in unhappy relationships, but they stay for different reasons. Some stay for kids. Some just stay because they're comfortable. Um, I know this person's bad, but he's what I'm used to. So I mean, I hear it all. Um, so that just I'm too old at this stage of my life. Hey, I done did it before. I'm at this stage in my life. I'm too old to stay in a relationship that I'm not happy with. So I wouldn't do
Well, guys, we're wrapping up the show. It was a great show. I enjoyed the topic, conversation, more about everybody. Y'all didn't learn anything new about me.
it.
But oh, Lord have mercy. This is your guy DT, and you're watching DT's Uncensored, Unfiltered Truth. I want to thank my guests. I want to thank you audience for tuning in. I want to thank the audience who actually sitting here watching the show. We got a couple of guests you gonna see upcoming show, especially my girl Candy Girl who been on her phone the whole time. She probably ain't paid us no attention, but I got to give her a hard time. So before I wrap the show, I want to get each one to introduce it, tell everybody how they can follow me on all social media. And if you ain't got anything coming up, and I'm gonna start with my lady at the very
You can follow me on Instagram at NIA_LAW32, Nia_law32.
all right.
And you can follow me at Amanda Hayes, Hayes, on Instagram. And
My guy to my left.
My name Mike.jr23 on Instagram.
All right, well, this is your boy. Of course, DT, and you're now watching DT's Unfiltered Uncensored. Look at the top of the screen. It's all my platforms. You can follow me and make sure you subscribe to my channel. I don't know why y'all look over there. Say that. Make sure you subscribe to everything. If you want to be a guest and be on an episode of Unfiltered Truth, definitely hit me up on all social media, especially Instagram. DM me. First, you got to follow me, because you don't follow me, you DM me, I don't get it. I set that up because I got a lot of spam and a lot of idiots hitting me up on Instagram a lot. So I changed my settings. Um, Also, if you're a business and you want to promote your business on upcoming shows, definitely hit me up. I'm always talking business. If you have an event that you want to book me at, I'm a free agent. I'm not captive to one tournament organization. So if you want me out there, I do a lot of stuff. I work with the young athletes on interviews, and I do write-ups. I do media coverage. I can do play-by-play. I can do it all. I mean, check out my YouTube page. I coached for many years, so I know about the game of basketball, and I can do football, soccer, everything. So this is your boy DT. I can't wait to see you on my next episode. Thank you for the support. Make sure you subscribe to my channel once again, and I look forward to seeing you next time.
It's DT. You have just now listened to the most talked about podcast in the country. DT Unfiltered. Thank you for tuning in, and see you next time.